Now, the advent of medical marijuana in the state of Ohio is opening the doors to all types of opportunity. It can also be a little like wandering into uncharted territory, though, which is where we need some guidance, especially those wanting to be a part of the growing industry. And for that, we turn to Kevin Green, who's from the Cleveland School of Cannabis. So good to have you back, Kevin.
Great to be back.
So the cannabis industry isn't really like any other agricultural fields, in that you can't wake up one day and say, all right, I want to grow and sell, marijuana today. You need certification. That is where you guys come in. Tell us about your program and what you're offering.
So, what we're offering is workforce development for the cannabis industry here in Ohio. Truthfully, what it comes down to is being able to have a workforce that's actually skilled, that can actually go ahead and be implemented immediately into the workforce and actually be successful, because since we're dealing with medical cannabis and this is not a recreational state.
And you address all levels of the industry, I want to point out, right? So, I mean, this is not just those at the top and those at the bottom. I mean, this is anybody involved.
That's correct. And it's definitely people that are entrepreneurs and want to see what the opportunities are and being able to get knowledge. So, we have a class that's our medical cannabis comprehensive course. That's a weekend course that we have coming up December 1st and 2nd at the Blackwell Hotel. And that's a great way to be able to see what we offer. It's a great overview class. So you touch on everything from history to the endocannabinoid system to patient access. So it's a nice wide range of topics. And then you get to also interact with multiple instructors and get a real feel of what we provide, how we provide our curriculum, and kind of, the culture that we're trying to create around the cannabis industry.
So these certifications, talk about these programs then. How long are they? What kind of options do you have?
So the option that you have range from horticulture, medical application of cannabis, and then dispensary operations, cannabis business. So those are the three areas that we work from, and they're directly in line with the workforce that needs to be developed here in Ohio. So they feed each part of those chains, from everything from the cultivation all the way to the frontline employees. That'll be basically the consulting with patients to be able to get them the access to their medicine they need.
And it's interesting because I don't know that everybody realizes all of the working and moving parts that need to go into this. I mean, initially you may think of just the growers, but this is a huge business opportunity, and it's one that needs a lot of hands to be able to help it make it successful.
Yeah, and I think that's the best part about the opportunity, is that it's a new industry.
Right.
So it's not just about the cultivation of cannabis, it's about supporting an entire industry that's going to need ancillary businesses, people that are never going to see, touch, interact with cannabis whatsoever, and they'll be a part of this industry. And again, we're providing medicine to the Ohio's patients. So with that situation, it's definitely something that's going to impact more than just on an economic level.
Right, for sure. All right, and other schools, programs, is there anything else like this going on in Ohio?
No, there's not. In the sense of right now, with direct workforce development, we're definitely the leaders in that in Ohio right now. But there are programs that are starting to come together, and we are definitely working with those partners as well to try to continue the access to education. That's our goal, is to make sure that people have access to education so they have access to opportunities.
Is there a, I guess, perfect candidate, you would say, for getting involved in this, or is it open up to anybody?
Truthfully, I say that the candidate is a person that's open. Someone that's looking for new opportunities, someone that's looking to go ahead and be able to translate a skill set that they have, because again, we're talking about a new industry and the support that it needs. So right. I really do tell everyone, take a look. Understand, get some information, connect with us, connect with others, so you can make an informed decision, because the worst thing that you can do is to make a decision without information and then find out later it could have been an opportunity for you. So we tell everyone to, take an opportunity to educate themselves and to be able to go ahead and see if there is an opportunity for you or someone that you love.
So you have this opportunity coming up, you mentioned December 1st and 2nd. What does someone have to do to get involved in that? Is a registration process necessary, or do they just show up?
So yes, you do have to register for this actual class. So the best way to do so is to go to csceducation.com. Right at top, you'll see Apply Now. We'll have multiple different programs that are available from our online, and specifically the program that we have here in Columbus. That'll be going on December 1st and 2nd. And then you'll actually get a full class overview. You'll see all the topics that we'll be speaking about. Then you'll be contacted by a admissions officer, and just to be able to answer any questions that you need as well for the day of. And then information leading up to the day of, and then we have a nice weekend together. And definitely it's one of the weekends that brings a lot of enlightenment for people, and a different type of understanding of what the opportunities are for themselves and others.
For sure, and we all know information is power, as you said, so you got to start there. All right, Kevin, I want to thank you so much.
Thank you.